Alright, what is up boys and girls, welcome back to another video. As always, thank you very much for joining me. Please do drop a like and subscribe to the channel, and also make sure to get down in the description below, get involved in the WhatsApp and the Telegram for our stock picks for this week. I don't think you'll want to miss them. So we're just taking a look at the stock market day for another daily update. You can see the S&P 500 futures inch higher after benchmark snaps losing streak is the title for today. I think the main thing everyone was expecting this really was after that big drop that we saw on Thursday and Friday in the markets, that we did see ourselves having a nice rebound here. You can see on the hourly time frame, obviously, Thursday going into Friday, I had this big drop to the downside because of obviously all this uncertainty surrounding the tariffs in the US. The tariff deadline was Friday, and as a result, I think we saw a bit of bearish sentiment because of the uncertainty in the markets. You can see since then, though, we have had a really nice recovery throughout Monday here, pretty much straight up the entire day, as you would expect. We've kind of retraced 50% of this move to the upside here, though, and we could see ourselves come back down, depending on how things go this week. I'm a bit uncertain which way we'll be going this week, to be honest. Obviously, in the long term, I expect only up. But with such a big drop here, we could see a cooling off period of sideways action before continuing back to all-time highs for the S&P 500. But you can see here, stock futures were slightly higher early Tuesday, following Wall Street's rebound yesterday, as we can see. Added another 63 points. After that very nice bounce yesterday, in extended trading, Palantir shares jumped 4% as the defense technology company said revenue surpassed $1 billion for the first time. Pretty interesting stuff. Obviously, defense doing really well at the minute, with all of the unrest going on around the world, shall we say. Moderate moves come after a winning day on Wall Street that allowed stocks to recover losses from the prior session. You can see a lot of things bounced back after the market tanking on Friday, after the latest policy rollout and tariffs and weak jobs reports left investors questioning the health of the economy. Obviously, uncertainty in the economy makes everyone think, where are we going to go to next? Usually uncertainty equals a sell-off in the markets, as we saw with the tariff announcements back in January, February. You can see the S&P 500 was able to jump out 1.5% on Monday, snapping a 4-day losing streak. More than 4 out of every 5 members of the benchmark average advanced in the session. So overall, things looking good. Things bouncing back this week, and I'd probably expect us to continue to the upside. Some other big news then. I think this is one of the main things. The Meta share surge on an upbeat look, obviously because of the AI pump that we've been seeing recently. Is it too late to buy the stock? You can see Meta up 3.5%, has been betting on artificial intelligence, and those investments paid off in the second quarter as the company crushed earnings, along with Microsoft gapping up a massive amount. As you can see, the stock has been doing exceptionally well ever since we got that market low in April. We have almost 2x'd in value, which is absolutely ridiculous price action, to be honest. You can see the market cap of $2 trillion. You can see everything looking very, very good here. Huge amounts of volume. And AI, obviously, as I said, is powering all of the pumps that we've been seeing recently. We've obviously got Nvidia, which is AI adjacent. Microsoft, Meta, all of these stocks are doing incredibly well. You can see Nvidia here is up on pre-market again. After that drop on Friday, almost fully recovered already. Microsoft here, obviously having a massive gap up on its amazing earnings on Wednesday, selling off in line with the wider market on Thursday and Friday, and now you can see we are slowly recovering back up towards that all-time high again. Microsoft in an incredible position here as it just continues to absolutely rocket to the upside. Back inside this channel it was in before, as you can see. No signs of slowing down, in my opinion. Meta, obviously, absolutely incredibly strong. Look at this huge gap to the upside. This is like quite literally, we gapped up literally almost $100. $80 gap to the upside for Meta to a new all-time high, up in the pre-market and almost fully recovered from the tiny sell-off that we saw. Obviously, this huge gap here might get filled at some point, but quite a lot of these ones below haven't been filled, as you can see. I don't think we'll be coming back down that far again, if I'm being completely honest, unless we see an apocalyptic crash for Meta itself. But overall, the S&P 500, as we can see, gaining on the week, looking to V-shaped recovery, as I said on Friday, back to the upside here. Overall, things looking completely fine. I would say overall, things could cool off and go sideways for a while, as I said before. But I think, in general, things will recover and continue to the upside over the next few months. No questions asked. Meta doing extremely well, as I said. Another good piece of news here that I think is interesting is Tesla stocks gained 2.2% as the board backs a $29 billion Musk reward. I think this is important because obviously Tesla, the performance of Tesla heavily tied to Elon Musk in general. And you can see we have been trading a little bit up. The board approval of a 29 billion stock award for Elon Musk adds a short-term confidence, but raises long-term governance concerns. Legal risks and weak earnings continue to pose downside pressure heading into the next quarter. Obviously, the uncertainty surrounding all of the support that Tesla gets from the government in terms of EVs as well. You can see we are continuing to coil up in this bull flag here, which I think eventually could end up popping back to the upside. Tesla here looking similar to Apple in the fact that they are looking both pretty uncertain recently. They've not really recovered from the drop that we saw. Not really had this V-shaped recovery that we saw across the market for a lot of other stocks. You can see Nvidia here just absolutely crushed it, but you can see overall what's been going on with quite a lot of stocks bouncing back to the upside. Amazon here in a bit of a tricky spot as well, because obviously the tariffs will probably affect their business quite heavily with their imports and exports. Overall, Tesla here looking like it's probably going to pop to the upside. If you do want to learn more about these kinds of chart patterns, by the way, please do go down in the description, sign up to the WhatsApp, and you can get some more information from us there. The final piece of news that I think is important today, Microsoft stock is soaring because of AI. But can the momentum continue, or is it too late? You can see, after being the only magnificent stock to trail the performance of the S&P 500 last year, Microsoft has come out swinging in 2025. Absolutely amazing performance this year. Azure is absolutely killing it in cloud computing. You can see a 39% increase in revenue, which is absolutely mad, to be fair. An incredible business model, doing extremely well. Overall, Microsoft just looking like a complete beast at the minute, to be honest. And you can see that's reflected in the charts here. Pretty obvious that this is probably going to continue to the upside for the foreseeable future. Averaging into all these stocks has been doing really well for me recently, as you can imagine. And right now I'm basically just chilling on a stock portfolio in really nice little portfolio of all these tech stocks that have been doing really well, continuing to average in because they are outperforming the wider market incredibly well. So as always, thank you very much for watching. That is it for today. Please do go down in the description and get involved in the WhatsApp and the Telegram so you can get our stock picks for this week and next. We don't think you'll want to miss it. Like and subscribe and leave a comment, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.